Hello traders, this is Andy with Trade Ideas, and I'm going to be doing some videos on this YouTube channel, probably dropping them every Saturday. So I wanted to give you a little background about myself and what these videos are going to be looking for moving ahead. I've been trading for about 25 years, 15 of those years was hardcore day trading. The last 10 years pretty much been a swing trader. I'm user number 40 in Trade Ideas. I've been using it since inception. Great product. Also had a company called Today Trader with Steve Gomez. I'm sure you guys have seen some of his videos out there. But and we would help. We were actually one of the pioneers in helping traders using desktop sharing software for people to come in and watch me trade. And that was a nice endeavor, and that led to a job in China for a couple of years, mentoring to a floor of about 450 traders. I'd fly over there 1 week out of every month and help them with strategies in day trading. All right, let's move forward about the focus of these videos. But I want to give you a little background of what I do for Trade Ideas each morning. I will spend about an hour looking through several of my scans, maybe 5 or 6 scans, and looking for stocks that are really setting up for a potential nice reward to risk ratio. In other words, stocks that are setting up for a really nice move to the upside with limited downside risk. And Trade Ideas is great software to do that on because they have so many filters. And I like to tell people, if you can imagine a chart in your head, you can pretty much build it with our scans. All right, so what I do is after I compile this list, I drop it into what's called a global watch list. And our subscribers have access to this global watch list. And you can see in our channel bar here, something called TI Trader Eye, Curated Swing Ideas. This is where they can go if they want to view these ideas in a channel, and that way they can watch it in a race, they can watch it in a top list or a tree map if they want. So, oh, and also I just want to show you, I do put out a video on our YouTube channel. I'm sorry, our Twitter channel. Just go to Trade Ideas LLC. And I usually drop this about 15-20 minutes before the bell so people can come in here. And what I'll do is I'll highlight about 4 or 5 stocks that I really like on the list. Okay, so enough of that. Just wanted to give you a background, and let's dive in. And going forward, this is kind of what I'm going to be talking about. Let me drag this the setup over here, and what I'll do is I'll go through several of my scans, maybe show one at a time. But before I do, I kind of want to give you an idea of the setups we're looking for. All right. And if you look at NVIDIA over here, everybody knows about NVIDIA now. You can see, and let's just highlight this date right here, which is January 5th. And if I pull over one of my scans called Sweetness, you're going to see that NVIDIA was on this scan at 491. Notifying me, Andy, keep an eye on this one. This is setting up for a potential move, and of course the rest is history. We had a nice move there, and then of course IBM. Let's pull up that one, and this is from a scan called Nice Setup. And if you see right here on the 11th of January, IBM was appearing on this. That would have been on this date right there. And I can kind of see what the scan was looking for. It's kind of a nice little wedge there. And of course, you had a nice little pop and traded sideways for 3 days and then moved higher from there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, guys. I'm looking for a potential for a nice push higher with limited downside using the low of the range. In this case, would be around 158 there in IBM. All right, so moving forward, this is one of my newly created scans called Poise. So we're going to take some ideas off of that, maybe to keep an eye on the week ahead. First on my list is this TOST. And you can see, I'm not sure what happened this day after earnings, but since then it had a nice little push higher and has pulled back and kind of chopping sideways. But you have this rising 10-period moving average that may force the price action higher. So I'm looking for a break. I got a price alert right there around 21.43. That would be Friday's high. Looking for a break of that for a potential move higher there in TOST. Another one on the list is Fold. Now this is an earnings play, I notice. One thing nice about the charts here at Trade Ideas, it'll notify you when earnings are coming up. They're in yellow. But I do like this 2-bar move and then a nice orchestrated pullback move that just kind of flirting with this 10-period moving average. Looking for a 5-day high, maybe around that one, around 1370 there in FOLD. But not sure I'd hold this one in the earnings since TE. This is a stock that had a huge gap after earnings. I haven't been playing a lot of earnings. You're seeing this a lot, guys, so be careful with those earnings plays. But since then, it has pulled back, pretty volatile, but catching that 10-period moving average, and looks like it may want to move higher. So I'm going to set alert right around close to this 4-day, 5-day high there. No, actually bet about a 8-day high. And last but not least, we're going to look at Clorox. Now, this one, it may want to fill the gap in Clorox down here. I don't know, but I do like it. Is a kind of a non-sexy staple stock, but had a nice gap after earnings, and it has been kind of slopping around. I would like to see a move above that 154, let's call it 20 level in that Clorox. All right, guys, so I think you kind of get the picture of what we're going to be looking at going forward. So, and I will definitely showcase other scans, that I use, but they're all going to be very similar in that they're looking for, some sort of setup for, like I said, a nice reward to risk ratio there. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know by giving us a thumbs up if you do, and I look forward to bringing you these in the future. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.